There being none, is it Susanna Skolnick-Smith?
Yes, Madam Chair, thank you. I'm here on behalf of Rhode Island Now, the local chapter of the National Organization for Women. We submitted written testimony this afternoon in support of the so-called pro-choice bills and in opposition to the pro-life bills, but I want to use my time just to speak in opposition to House Bill 7383, which would ban abortions as a means of sex selection. Although our organization does recognize that the practice of selective abortion contributes to the devaluation of women and girls in countries where it is widespread, we actually see very little evidence of this practice in Rhode Island or the United States. Even if it were a problem here, the United Nations and the World Health Organization have stated very clearly that curtailing access to abortion is not a legitimate means of addressing sex selection, but rather that gender bias can only be resolved by addressing the underlying conditions that lead to it. Given that sex-selective abortion is not widespread in our state, we urge you to carefully consider the true intent behind this bill and how it would impact women in Rhode Island and their physicians. This bill intimidates physicians into refusing to provide abortions that may have nothing to do with sex selection. It exposes them to a wide variety of lawsuits by several parties and threatens them with very hefty fines and revocation of their medical licenses. We believe it is a dangerous intrusion into the doctor-patient relationship, requiring doctors to become investigators and patients their suspects. The bill's attempt to restrict or deny access to abortion under the guise of preventing gender bias is harmful to women's health, counter to human rights, and, we believe, primarily a political tactic by those who seek to make abortion illegal. We therefore ask you to vote against 7383. Thank you so much.
Thank you. From the committee.